Good evening, everybody. My name is Kate Garrett, and I'm the Director of College Counseling at San Francisco University High School, where I have worked in various capacities for almost 30 years. Thank you. In addition, last September, I completed a 9-year term on the Board of Trustees for SMART, one of the highlights of my professional career. As my lengthy tenure suggests, I love working at UHS because every day I get to learn with and from bright, creative, dedicated, and hilarious young people. Tonight's student speaker, Pedro Garcia Silva, embodies all those qualities and more. Let me tell you a few stories to illustrate my point. Early in the fall of 2021, one of my colleagues was chaperoning the annual Icebreaker Dance at a food truck park near the Mission District. It was a typical high school dance, messy and loud. At the end of the night, when the adults were left to clean up, my colleague noticed one kid who was hanging back. Most of the other students had left, but this one boy was helping pick up the trash. She asked his name and if he was waiting for a ride. Pedro Garcia Silva introduced himself and said no, he didn't need a ride, he lived nearby. She then asked him, half in jest, who taught him to be so responsible and helpful? And Pedro responded, my mom. Let's hear it for the moms. This year, Pedro was elected student body president. One of his first official acts in the fall was to propose and then organize a thank you lunch to acknowledge the 50-person crew that was hard at work constructing the school's new building. One afternoon, Pedro took the entire student council down with bag lunches for everyone at the site, and they ate together with the team, expressing their appreciation for the difference the crew's work will make to future generations of students. Thoughtfulness and inclusivity characterize Pedro's leadership style. Pedro is equally impactful in the classroom. One of his teachers wrote in a progress report, quote, "You are a rare fusion of intellect and common sense. This, paired with your consistently generous contributions to class discussions, make you a superstar student." Pedro has played soccer since he was 2 and been a goalkeeper since he was 5, and recently he started a career as a youth soccer coach. 3 weeks ago, he coached his very first game, leading his first grade team to a resounding 9-0 victory. Since then, the league has asked him not to coach younger teams anymore, because with Pedro's guidance, a team becomes a goal-scoring machine, and that just isn't fair to the other teams. In the future, Pedro hopes to mentor other aspiring Hispanic engineers, and ultimately he intends to run for elected position and truly become an advocate for his community, pushing for policies that ensure all voices are heard and all needs are met. Personally, I think Pedro for president has a great ring to it. You know, I don't know if you remember, Jimmy Carter said he wanted to stay alive long enough to vote for Kamala Harris. I want to stay alive long enough to vote for Pedro. Our head of school summed it up perfectly, saying simply, quote, "The world needs more Pedros." I wholeheartedly agree, and in a few minutes, after you've gotten to spend some time with him, I am confident that each of you will agree as well. Please join me in welcoming Pedro Garcia Silva.